Okay, apparently I forgot to plug something in. So, yeah. Oh, well, there it goes. Got it. This is what happens when my capture card's not plugged in. It's just like, help. There we go. Yeah, I was posting stuff. I was slacking. That's what was going on. I was slacking off. What's going on, guys? Ron and Lauren and Kuro are here. I always want to say plushie because that's your username on here, and then it's not. All right, let's get some music. Apparently, this wants us to be sketchy too, so there you go. We gotta get a new roster of music. Dragon training. Good, excellent. Oh, I'm glad you like him. Yeah, work was done today, so I decided to get some stuff done, because work's bullshit, so... And that's all I got to say on that, because I shouldn't talk about how much I hate my job on stream. I do. Alright. Let me show you guys where I got to today, because I was just doodling at work, trying to get some of this stuff done, and... Yeah, so... That's where we're at. I gotta... What is going on with this background? Get yourself back to dark gray. That's all I do here. What, complain about work? You're allowed to complain about work. Your voice is not being recorded for posterity and then uploaded to YouTube forever. Alright, yeah, so I got Kuro's bust, Lorne's bust, Nugget's bust, and I'm working on, oh Jesus, I'm working on more faces as I didn't get to finish her because I wanted to make sure I got the arm on this side right and just did not get to it, so I also want to fix this arm and floof it out a little bit. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Tuesday? I had the day off, but I've been feeling tired today. Yeah, I get that. Should probably do that on the correct layer. Alright, so we got... Trying to figure out where her fingers go in the pose I'm doing. Alright, and that's that. And that. Put them together, and then go like this. Standard fare, not bad, not good, just repeat, yup. That's... I feel that. Although today happened to be a little less good than usual. But... what can you do, I guess, right? I may need to grab this character's reference, because I don't remember if this arm is different, or if this arm is normal. I don't remember if this one has any scars on it. I don't believe it does, but I also don't remember where the break in the hairline is on this one, so... We'll see if he recognizes himself. Unless you want me to keep it a secret. Although I kind of just spoiled it a little bit there, but... He kind of has this unique little smile that's a little bit hard to do in, It's a little bit hard to do in, line art, but I worked on it. Something seems off here. Hey, Nuke! Eating sushi at a sushi place. Yeah, long time no see. What's going on? How's it been? think it's this shoulder that's bugging me, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, school. School, do that. That's usually where all you guys go. It's school. I know how that goes. Hopefully school's going well, though. I hope school's going well for everybody who's back at it. I think quite a few of you should be back doing it again, right? Something about this arm doesn't feel right. Actually, I think I know how to fix it, maybe? If I just bring it down and kind of put it more in the front, I think that should do it. What's up, Nugget? Alright. Let me reverse that and just take a look at it, because I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, looks good to me. Alright. So that's where we're at. Where's my list? I grab my list. And by grab my list, I'm going to scroll up in the announcements. Alright. So I did Kuros, I did Lorns, I did Nuggets, I did more faces, I did... Alright, Creature is next. Creature and I did not get to talk about it that much. Oh yeah, if any of you guys are in chat who these belong to, let me know if you like it, because I'll keep going with it if you like it. You like the Cedric so far? Excellent. Where's Creature? Alright, I will come- why is that one broken? For some reason, that particular, for some reason, that particular prompt does not work sometimes, and I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's lemons specifically? Oh, it's lemons specifically. There you go. Yeah. Like, if you were to type, like, I want to give Axolotl some lemons, that's what he would respond with. I bet if I took the S off the end of it, then it would respond to both. Alright, I'm gonna do creatures later, because I want to talk to Creature a little more about what they want. Unless they show up in chat, then we can do that one. Coco, same thing. We haven't really gotten to talk about what Coco wants, so... I guess that means Auntie's next. So let me grab Auntie's reference. Auntie has a little bit of a bigger sketch this time around, so... did Auntie pay their thing? Actually, that's a question I should be asking. It also won't work if you say Axolotl's name in the same sentence. Wait, really? Oh, probably because the one keyword overrides the other one. Oh, he always loves the attention. He is very needy. That's Auntie, right? So the Axolotl overrides, I guess. It's probably because it's the top one. Whoa! 10 months for Flugly! Oh my god. It's hard to believe it's 10 months. That's a long time. That's a long-ass time. Oh my god, can we fill the chat with some love for Flugly? That's so long. You're so cool. Auntie's not paid up. So who's next on the list? Nessie. All right. You guys don't know Nessie, or maybe you know Nessie. I don't know. Nessie was somebody on Tumblr that messaged me. So I'm gonna do theirs, I guess. Courtesy of Twitch Prime. Heck yeah. I seriously appreciate you using your 1 Twitch Prime subscription on me, so, you know, you're cool. Where is... I mean, it's no rush. I don't start the commissions until the first half is paid up, so... Alright, I'm gonna do, Nessie's on another panel, on another page, though. But just so you guys know, this is where we're at with these commissions so far. And then, if I don't have anything else to work on, I'll go back and do, I'll do line art on these then. Twitch Prime subs are a thing. They are a thing. That is a thing that you can do. Which, Amazon Prime's just like the best thing ever, so. Alright, so this prompt was they wanted the Loch Ness Monster, but as an axolotl? So, I guess we're gonna do that. Does anybody know what the Loch Ness Monster is based off of? Like, not, obviously it's not real, but does anybody know what the actual, like, dinosaur it's based on is? Or is it not really based on anything? Like, most people draw it with a particular, I think most people draw it with a particular look, don't they? You should be able to. I don't know how, though. Because I don't have Amazon Prime. I use my dad's Amazon Prime. So... Plesiosaur? Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna close this window so I can bring up a different window. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see me working on those commissions. I just wanted to get a head start on them, and I got a couple done. Like, I got a couple sketches yesterday and then did a couple more today, so unfortunately I was not able to, like, show the sketch process on stream, but I hope you understand that I got things to do. They did send me a reference, but it's like of somebody else's artwork, so I want to make sure I have like an actual plesiosaur art up front. Looking at dinosaur in Super Mario 64. I remember that one. Is that the right thing I meant to post? I had a brain fart so powerful. The wrong words. You're fine. I don't know. Alright. So we got... So he's... The reference I have is kind of like a big S shape. So he's like this. And then he goes like this. I'm gonna need to make that canvas a little bit bigger. Because I was given this as assistance. See you later, Lorne. Yeah, I think his name was Dory. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Is this a big long neck axolotl? It is. Well, sort of. It's basically a big long neck axolotl. Although I can't decide if I should give it like Plesiosaur's kind of got this little, like, funny breastbone thing going on. I don't know if I should give it, like, little toes on the end of its little flippers. I almost feel like I want to. It always cracks me up because, like, sometimes I get commissions and it's like, I want a big background, and I'm like, great. I sure do love backgrounds. I like backgrounds because they cost money. But, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, a background. That's going to be way more work than I think it is. And I always think it's going to be less work than it ends up actually being. But... yeah, I'm gonna give it a little toast, because why not? Because I sure do love money. But then, like, I do it, and then I'm like, oh god, why did I do backgrounds? Backgrounds are the worst. This time around, you guys made it so easy. Like, you guys gave me so many good, like, headshot commissions, and for as much as I don't mind doing backgrounds, like, in the long run, I don't mind it. If I did mind it, I wouldn't offer it. But, like, it was so nice to not get anything with a background this time around. Auntie is awake, and, how do you pronounce that, how do you pronounce that pronoun, by the way? I've never, like, I've seen it, like, a handful of times, and I don't know how to pronounce, neopronouns at all. Pronounced like Z? Okay. That's good to know. Good to know, thank you. I don't see neopronouns super often, but when I do, I'm like, how the fuck do you pronounce that? And I've always wanted to ask somebody, and I've never known anyone who uses them enough to, like, to ask. Z and Zir. Okay. I can also do they. Okay. Well, I'll try to do Z. I will try to stick with that. Have a good night, Nuke. See you later. Alright, I think that's a good base to work from, so let's go up here and start detailing. I'm just gonna give it like a straight up axolotl face though. Because how could you not give it a straight up axolotl face? I love getting paid to draw stuff that I already draw a ton. Like, when Hamco was like, hey, draw me a Quagsire, I was like, really? Okay. Long Lotl is valid. Absolutely. Long Lotl is very valid. Not to linger on the money thing too much, because I really hate making my art about money, but, Auntie, I did send you your invoice, so if you could, like, I can get started on yours if you take care of the minimum payment on that, but I don't want to linger on that too long. I just wanted to point that out. Given, I'm in a college of liberal arts, many of those buttons are taken, not that you can't do other things if you don't stick to traditional pronouns. Wait, what was it? Oh my god, there were like thousands of them? Dang. It looks like it's not, but it's not a big deal. I didn't take one plenty. Oh, was it like one per person? Or just... Like, how did that work? I am forget. That's fair. I am also forget. It was a set of buttons that you could take when you were signing. Oh, I thought you meant button as in like a button on like a digital thing. I didn't realize you meant like a physical like pin button. That makes much more sense. Wow, this axolotl looks super fucking derpy with a Loch Ness Monster neck. You came as soon as you... Wait, I came as soon as a herd? What's up, Kale? I was lazy with paying my invoice on time. Oh, you're fine. The invoices are so chill, honestly. Like, and honestly, if you've done commissions with me enough times that like I know you're good for it, I might even start your commission before I get paid. Like if I'm doing a commission for somebody for like the first or second time, I always wait until I actually receive the minimum payment before I start doing any work, because I've had people back out and be like, oh, never mind, I can't pay the invoice now, and then I'm stuck because I've done the work already. But like, there's some of you guys I've done work with so many times that like, if you came to me and were like, hey, I can't pay this month, can I wait? I would be like, yeah, sure. Like, pick them up. I don't fucking care. A herd of sheep. Spellings and English and all that stuff. Yeah, right. That English thing comes and gets you. This is my 4th. Yeah. So you are like probably on the list of people that I'd like get away with shit with. It's honestly like kind of case by case though. I don't want to say I give people special treatment, but there are certain people that like I won't mind starting before I get paid. I'm just a person. I feel like it's kind of like a credit card where like, you know, the credit card company doesn't like get mad if you like skip a payment if you're usually really good about your payments, you know? Like, you are good, and so I will give you benefit of doubt. That's not a hard and fast rule, by the way. That's just, I sometimes decide that that's how I'm gonna do things. If someone backs out on me late, I tend to reuse the pose. Ah, that's a good idea. I don't have people back out super often, but that's a good idea in case that does ever happen. This is the derpiest looking thing I've ever drawn, and I love it. Look how fucking derpy this creature is. I think I might make its head a little bigger, maybe. Or maybe make its neck a little shorter. Although it is a plesiosaur, so... maybe this is perfect. This derpy fucking animal. I hate it, and I love it at the same time. I hope that this is what they were hoping I would do, because it's beautiful. This is officially the weirdest thing you guys have ever asked me to draw. Derp power. That's it. That's the one. The derpest power. Look at this beautiful monstrosity that I'm building. A plesiolotl. That's what it is. Yep. It's a plesiolotl. I don't know. Somebody on Tumblr was like, are you open for commissions? And I was like, heck yeah. And they were like, can you draw me an axolotl mixed with a Loch Ness Monster? And I was like, heck yeah. And here we are. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. I kind of love it though. It's the derp. This is officially the derpiest thing I've ever drawn. Let's not put that in the Chaos folder. Let's, what did you guys call it? A plesiolotl? Let's go with that. We're going plesiolotl. Whatever it is, I'm gonna write it. Yes. You have come to see cute critters. You were told they live here. They do sometimes. They do. You only have multiple questions. Yes. The answer to all of your questions is yes. Definitely 3D model it. Totally. Definitely not. Well, 3D model it so you can 3D print it and then write on it. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so we are at, right now, we got the very majestic Plesiolotl, and we have all these sketches, which I'm gonna have to break into individual documents at a later date. This is not that day. It has a Whooper Ditto face? Yes. Alright, let's do Auntie's next, since Auntie's all paid up now. Because Auntie is a good. Alright, there's your little dragon thingy. Alright, let's see. We got Kuroshib. Kuroshib does whatever the 2,000-year-old snake demon Sheeb does. What? I'm gonna pull up your reference on the computer here, actually. Dropbox folder, would you like to open, please? Thank you. Kuro appears to be having a hard time. Dragon. Gonna bring up your concept art while I'm working. Alright. So we got this cool dragon. And he's gonna be dipping in and out of the canvas, which I think I have some ideas for how to handle that. I'm just trying to think of like a good swirly pose. You know, because he's gotta be like loopy. So it's like... I actually think the hardest part's gonna be the scroll. So let's see. So if we put the scroll... Say we put the scroll on the ground, maybe? So put the scroll right here. Alright, so there's the scroll. And then, let's do like... Let's have him go like this. And then his head could go right there, maybe? I almost kind of want to make the... Let's try to make the scroll, like, floating, almost. Like... So maybe the scroll could go, like, here. Do you mind if his tail sticks off the end of the scroll? Because you didn't draw his tail in here, so, like, I was thinking his little tail could go like that. And then his body can go into the painting and then come back out of it. I'm trying to, like, I know it's, there's a little bit of, like, a gestureness to it, but I'm trying to figure out where, like... So he comes in from the back, he goes, boop, and... You don't have much of an idea of how he ends? Well, there you go. I just fixed your problem, so... There you go. Now we know how he ends. I need more canvas space is what we need. I think that's what we need. When in doubt, get more canvas. The lines look like the legs are cutely failing. Oh, flailing. My stomach can fit many loops, brother. Well, that's good. I'm kind of pleased with that gesture, actually. Make the head a little smaller. You can uncrop? Yeah. I don't know how to okay, real talk. I don't like resizing the canvas like the quote-unquote right way, and so that's how I do it. Yeah, you set the crop tool to classic mode, and then that's it. And so you draw your crop line, and then you just drag it like outside. You can even like do this, like if you want to just shift the canvas. It's nice. I always drag the lines off the edge of the canvas and hit reveal all. That works too. That also functions the way that you intend. I almost kind of want to make just a little loop here. Does your guy have any horns? He does not. Okay. There's little teethers in there. I love drawing lung dragons because they're so flowy. GIMP works. Yeah, I know people who use GIMP. GIMP is not necessarily industry standard, but that does not mean it is not valid. I'm gonna draw the whole dragon as if he's not broken up by space-time, and then I'm gonna draw the like, canvas disappearance in. Bear with me for un momento. He's gonna need a break here, 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 here. I feel like I want to put it there. People here think of Krita? I actually don't know what that is, so that is how I feel about whatever that is. I have never heard of it. The music is eating my voice. Oh yeah, Subnautica, what are you doing? Subnautica, relax. Hang on, let me pull Subnautica down a little bit. Some of the music on this playlist is like infinitely louder than the rest of it. Thank you. I feel like I vaguely remember someone in the Discord like trying it, but I don't remember whether or not they liked it. Oh, Subnautica music is really good too. Alright, we need a break there. Have his arm broken off too. And then... Have you tried it, Creaturist? Do you care for it? You should stream where you can go out. What? You should do a stream where you go and sorry, I can't fucking read apparently. You should do a stream where you go and try out all the drawing stuff out there? What do you mean? Oh, you mean try the other programs. That might be kind of interesting. Try a couple other programs. I'd have to do free ones, but... One of my best friends used it at Gnome and G. It apparently has auto-saving in case it crashes. Photoshop does too. It's not perfect, but it does have autosave. There is a way to limit volume levels on a stream, but I haven't had time to watch a video to learn how. I could actually maybe put compression and just leave my volume up really high, but I don't know how much that'll, like, fuck the audio, so we'll figure it out. If you figure out how to do it, let me know, because that'd be cool. Alright, I want to do one thing. I want to take his head, select inverse. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Alright. The boss keeps dodging my attacks. Tell it to heck off. Alright. Yeah. Flight Rising boss, heck off. And if you don't heck off, then I might even have to bust out the F swear. Fuck word. Alright? You better figure it out. Just had to look at Fev stream, and for some reason they're talking about double finger guns. That's a good reason. That's a good thing to be talking about. Just draw one axolotl in every program. That'd actually be really cool. I know a streamer who basically whacks his mic up crazy high and then violently compresses the audio for the whole stream so his voice always comes out louder than everything else. What? Oh my god. The downside is his streaming software hecks up. He's suddenly Brian Blessed. That's wild. Yeah, see, I had my audio up high, and that's how we got into the problems I got into, and then, I tried to put a compressor on, and then it just made it worse, because it just made me sound like I was talking into a pillow, and so here we are. First day of streaming, Professor Axie says the fuck word. That's me. Gotta watch out, I might say that fuck word again. You don't want to hear me busting out the fuck word. There's a reason why this stream is rated M, by the way. Fun fact, it's not the fact that I say the fuck word a lot. The stream is rated... Fun fact, the stream is rated mature in case of accidental boobage. Which has happened on this stream more than once. Actually, worse than accidental boobage has been accidental peen. We have had accidental peen on the stream before. It was purely unintentional, I swear. His mic was hilariously expensive, absolute crystal clarity, and it was incredible. Jesus. Cuckoo world. That was a lot of fuck words. It was. Tasty peen. Oh no. No, it was because there was one night I was looking up. I looked up. I googled, and this is the exact phrase that I googled: male torso anatomy. Because I wanted to make sure that we did not get any accidental peen. My cat walked across my keyboard and somehow managed to hit the exact right number of clicks to erase the word torso. And then my entire Google search result was full of peen. So, that was fun. Wait, so his mic was hilariously expensive and he did all that craziness to it and it still actually worked? Because my microphone is not hilariously expensive and it hates when I put compression on it. You cannot stop the Yeti. The Yeti does not wish to be stopped. Yeah, GG cat. And I'm not even like saying that to be like, oh, I didn't search it on purpose. Like, no, it was 100% my cat's fault. All right, so that mouth ended up way lower than I thought it was gonna be. So give me 1 second to fix that. And that's the story of how we got accidental peen on the stream one time. Dragons are cool. Like giant kobolds. They are like giant kobolds. Are you serious about wanting that turnaround of the kobold? Because I will make you an invoice if you're serious about getting that turnaround. I am desperate for cash this month, so I'm willing to kill myself a little bit for commissions. Because my cat having her teeth removed was not fun. My wallet did not appreciate that. I feel like that needs to be just a little bit longer. And with more teeth. Yeah, get some more teethers in there. There we go. I'm gonna make him look slightly more ferocious. The mic was so expensive and clear, and you can turn the sensitivity ridiculously high, whack up the decibels in the streaming software, and then shove compression over the entire stream audio output and still have completely clear vocals. Jesus. Oh, Shay was so good. Shay is such a good baby. I found a video. I have not... Oh, geez. Not have time to study it yet. It's about setting up volume limiter on stream. Want the link? I think I've got my microphone pretty well figured out, but thank you. I don't think I need it for the moment. Something about this dragon does not look particularly lung dragonish. I think it's the big eyebrows, maybe. Hey, it's not my fault she won't let me brush her teeth, okay? I tried really hard. And she wouldn't let me do it, and then the vet was like, yo, she's got some bad teeth and they need to come out. And I was like, fuck. I think it's like this lip here. They do have a lot of facial hair. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need to get some more facial hair in there. Oh yeah, he totally needs whiskers. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Something about his facial structure looks off, but we'll get some whiskers in there. I got you. I understand. I'm picking up what you guys are putting down. I see. It's hard for me to slide the, it's hard for me to adjust facial stuff when I've put, whiskers on everything, so that's why I wanted to make sure I had it right before I did anything wild. Let me get some more hair on him, and we'll see if that helps also. Stretched lions? They are kind of like stretched lions, aren't they? Payday's the 10th. Good to know. Do lungs have... I guess they... Oh, well, yours doesn't have ears, so I'm not gonna give him ears. I'm gonna take a little liberty with the hair, if you don't mind. Because drawing one continuous mane of long flowing hair is actually a lot harder to shade than you would think it is. Can you tell that I used to draw dragons literally all the time when I was a kid? and that this was, like, literally all I would draw. Because I've done pretty much this whole thing so far and not had a dragon reference at all. All I have is Auntie's beautiful art to go off of. Hey, Orange McFurball, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do I want to do this now? I was kind of thinking of doing like little portals, almost like from Portal, like he's kind of dipping in and out, but actually figuring out how to do that is the other half of that battle. I want to try it, and if we don't like it, I can go back to it, but it gives me somewhere to cut them off from, so like this could just go into like space with little stars and stuff. And actually, I'm gonna sketch each part in a different color too, that way I don't get confused. You are blessed by the bot? What? Pietu Golnik? Is that how you say your name? Hi, welcome. You were lazy to erase part of the drawing. I was trying to figure out, so like I could have done it just dipping in and out of the back of the canvas, but I wasn't sure how to handle any of the parts that came forward, so then I was like, what if they were portals? Alright, let's do a portal here. It's Non? Do you know Non? Maybe? I don't know if I know Non. Hi, though. Hi, either way. So many people wander through with, like, so many different usernames that I tend to forget sometimes. Thanks for the host, Kale 969420. That's right. Your name has the fun the good numbers. What's up? Thank you for the host. I know him from another server. I told him about the dragon too. He wants to see the stream. Ah, gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Well, welcome. I don't know if you've been here before, but I'm forgetful and I'm also tired today, so. Too many meat. Yeah, I have a lot of Kales for some reason. Like, there's a lot of Kales in this chat. I think I have like 3 now. 3 separate people with, like, what are the chances? 3 separate people with the username Kale. Or some version of Kale in their username. people know my name. Oh god. Yeah. Oh no. It's happening. I'm gonna bring this one down just a little bit. Let's get rid of the red on that layer. And then on this one, Slime Rancher music. I love this game. There we go. I'm just gonna break that space a little bit so he's a little more noticeable. Non-stop. It is a good name. I'll do this segment in red. That one guy with too many OCs. Someday that'll be me. That one guy with too many OCs. That one gal with too many things to do. That's me right now. That one girl with too many things to do. Flight Rising is Axie's favorite game. I do like Flight Rising. I have been known to enjoy a nice Flight Rising. I have not played it in a while, though. Kuro plays it a lot more than I do. So I joined Flight Rising when it first, should go the other way, I think. The hand should go this way. I joined Flight Rising the day that it launched. I was one of the first people, like, I was the, whatever group was immediately after the backers, and, I played it for a long time, and I don't know, I just kinda, I guess I kinda got bored of it, and I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you, like, specifically what made me get bored of it. I just, one day was like, I could just not play this anymore and be fine. But I really like the artist, Andel. I like her style, and so I had followed her artwork for a very long time, and when I realized that they were making a game, I was like, well, I gotta join that. And the only reason I didn't back is because I didn't have money, so. Yeah, it's like a pet site, but yeah, it's like Neopets, but with dragons. Don't like that hand. First of all, that's a straight up 100% yaoi hand, so. I get bored of it too. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what it is. Just one day it was no longer appealing to me, so I stopped playing it. Yeah, I've made a lot of friends through it as well, and I mean, I don't talk to most of them now because I've kind of grown. I think the people I talk to frequently kind of grew out of it also, but for a while it was fun. I think I'm one of the few people on the site with a light sprite from like the first light festival. I was collecting the pets. I was the companion, what are they called? The familiars. I was collecting those for a while. I got pretty far into it, too. I have quite a few of them, like, from the top of the list, but I can never find enough bosses. I had a hard time collecting the boss monsters. It's a good place to grow OCs and water them until they are fully grown trees. That is good. Saving for sun chasers. Gotcha. That's the armor from that festival, right? I'm so sad I won't ever have a Boolean, because Booleen's so cool looking. But there's, like, not a snowball's chance that I'll ever actually manage to get a Boolean. I also kind of wanted it for the achievement, but... What's your guys' favorite dragon on that site? Out of curiosity. Probably worth thousands of dollars by now. Oh, for sure. Easy. Easy money. Coatls. I love coatls. Coatls are so good. Coco Shanks. Coco. I too like coitus. That's exactly what we said, Coco. Nobody misheard us. That's 100% what was said. The last one sold for... Jesus, that's so many gems. Coco Shanks, thanks for the host. Spirals and Ridgebacks? Ridgebacks are cool. Spirals are too. Spirals bug me because they've got like a million tangents on them and it just pisses me off. There's like no artistic reason for them to have as many tangents as they have and it pisses me off. Alright, well these portals are looking a lot less portally as time goes on. They're just looking like furry. But it's okay, I'll figure it out. Trust me, I will get there. We'll fix it. As she says as she draws the long noodle. I'm gonna meticulously go through this long noodle too and make sure that there are no tangents because... No, here, let me... No, let me learn you a thing, alright? These poor noodle children are so cool looking, but they have some of the worst line art I've ever seen from a... Once you look at a flip spiral, you'd never be able to take them seriously again. Yeah, it's like the hand gets lost because it touches the back of his back. Or like... That's basically the big one on that one. These horns. Are the horns in front of the tail, or is the tail in front of the horns? Can't tell. There's a tangent right here. You know? The Quaddles already have not the Quaddles, the Spirals already have so much going on that having little tangents like that really kind of fucks them up. Some of the other ones aren't too bad, but like the Spirals without the spiral. I'm amused. I don't know. All of Undel's artwork's like that and it makes me mad. Because I like her artwork so much. She has such a cool... The tail in the male's weird too because it's at the back of the arm. Yeah, exactly. There are sometimes good reasons to have tangents in your artwork. I can't think of very many, but I have had people explain to me reasons why they would want to have a tangent in their artwork. For the most part, though, tangents are not a good thing. And you should avoid having them as often as possible. I know what they are in math, but OMG. Oh, yeah, actually, let me pull up the Quaddle. Or not the koala. Why do I keep saying koala? I like saying koala. I think that's why. So, on this dude, right? You see how his hand... I'll learn you guys a thing. You see how his hand is right here? And you see how the hand touches his back right here? Like, the back of his knuckles are touching the line that represents his back. If you were to take this hand... I'm just gonna crudely outline it real quick. And literally slide it up, like, 3 pixels. Like, more than 3 pixels. If you put it, like there... And then, you know, just quick color correct this. That's how that works. Just color in the line art real quick. Now you can kind of see his hand a little bit because it's not getting lost. It's still getting lost in the body a little bit because it's the same color. There's no shading behind it to break up the tone. But it separates it just gives a little bit of a silhouette to his back. Yeah, oh yeah, here's the tail. This one here is a really good example of a bad tangent because right here, the horn is touching the tail. So you can't tell if the horn is in front of the tail or if the tail is in front of the horn. So to fix that, you would, you know, maybe extend this up a little bit so now the horn looks a little thicker. And maybe even draw the horn on this side. So now the horn looks like it's behind. See, now the horns on the female look like they're behind her tail. Or, vice versa, what you could do is draw this line up into the tail and then fill in the color. And now it looks like the horns are in front of the tail and that the tail is all the way in the back behind her head. It still messes with your head a little, and actually what would help is if all of this was a little bit like... If this whole area was darkened just a little bit. And if this was lightened a little bit. See, like now the hand's a little easier to see. Just by darkening the area behind it, it's easier to see. You want to make a spiral OC that's impossible self-referential shape? Do it. I would love to see you try it. And that's how I'd fix the spirals, is what I'm saying. That's Axie's presentation on how she would fix the artwork on Flight Rising if she worked there, but she doesn't, so. I'm too messy to work at Flight Rising. I would never be able to make artwork that's as clean as they do. Which, I guess, as long as you know how to do tangents, it doesn't matter. Put like a little cloud on his skull. His hand kind of is awkwardly posed anyway. Yeah, it's like crinkled in too far. Or something. Alright, let's turn that off. Dragon Child. All the skin accent makers would kill you because skins would no longer work with the new line art. Yep. That's why they'll never change it, because they'll fuck it up. It'll fuck up all the skins. I have a skin on that site, and I'm so mad that it has the wrong username on it. They put my old username on it. The way the figures light up with the hands really awkward, yeah. He does have a good pose. I will give you that. He does have a good pose. See, even I've got a little tangent thing going on here. Compress all of those layers. Look up male guardians at the way the hand is on the tail. That pisses me off so much. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, look at the way his paw is touching his tail. It's so awkward. I have a male. Okay, so one of my favorite dragons in my lair is a male guardian. named Ganon. And when I found him on the trading post. I was looking for stuff to exalt for that week or whatever it's called. And I saw him, and he was like basic colors. He had like a charcoal body or something, and his wings were brown. And in fact, I'm gonna log into Flight Rising and show you. He was like just kind of gross looking, and I wanted to go just Flight Rising, but that's fine. And his name was Poop Wings, and I felt so bad for him that, like, I was like, oh, that sucks. You're gonna get exalted with the name Poop Wings? That's unfortunate. Can you— I know you use cookies. Stop it. I felt so bad for him, so I adopted him, and I changed his name to Ganon, and I gave him some accents, and now he looks so good. Like, I found him on the trading post named Poop Wings, and there he is. Or just drag the line art for the tail down just a little, or up. Up or down. Move it just a little bit. So, yeah, now he's beautiful. Forge Tool's so good. I have a lot of dragons on here I'm really happy about. Madoka was my first one. So many people ask if they can buy Madoka from me that I finally had to, I had to put a message in the bottom box that's like, please stop asking me. Dragons. I have a couple good babies. I have a Steve. I got myself a Steve bottle. Basic turns are valid, right? You can type with less errors. That's good. That works. I don't know if I have any other dragons I'm like particularly excited to show you. Just that one was one. Yeah, so that's my dragons. Also this! Oh, thank you for the bits! Kale's always coming through with the bits. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this guy done. Scroll dragon, because that's how I do. Alright, what time is it? Oh, I got plenty. I got plenty of time. You love I love Bonbon. Oh my god, Bonbon is so cute. Bonbon's like one of my favorites. I barely have any dragons on my lair now. Yes, look at this child. This precious baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a Discord. That's a thing I do sometimes. I'm gonna run out in the hallway and just turn my air conditioner on, because it's hot in here. Okay, I am returned. I also have Sarvani and Dusty. Apparently I also like Nocturnes a lot. Because I got lots of them. Alright, well, there you go, Auntie. Let's see. Who's next? Who else I got? Let's see, I did the Nessie, I did the Aunties. Okay, so I could do creatures. Or... I didn't talk to Creature that much about what they wanted. He is Slurp. Well, there you go. Non has spoken. I will I'll do the line art and color and everything on another night, I think. Let me close that. Alright, Alright, let's do, I think I can handle 112, right? Alright, okay, so Creature Brush wanted sub badges and emotes. Coco is here. Coco and I have not talked about what Coco wants for their emotes, though. We talked for like 4 seconds about it, and we talked about a rainbow worm or something that said Coco time, and that's as far as we got, so... Coco, if you're here, did you think of anything else for your, like... for your emotes? 'Cause... actually, I kinda... so if I did one that was... do it like a height badge? This is a rough sketch, mind you. Co time. Definitely like that with that exact kerning on it. And then put the little worm. Do you think Twitch is gonna approve that with the little worm on it? Should probably give it a little tail so it looks a little less suggestive, and then Twitch might actually accept it. I just kind of like that little worm. I think Coco was watching, but I don't know if Coco is I don't know if Coco can hear. Feel like that was a thing. Oh. Go. Time. Demonetized for drawing worm. Listen, it looked a little bit weird for a second. It actually, I sort of like that about it though, is it does look a little... I don't know, it's fitting. That feels like something Coco would do. I don't think she has her ears on. Just out of curiosity, what does this look like? I think if I'm gonna go with that, I'm gonna need to shrink the text a little bit and then make the worm bigger. The worm is more prominent and or takes up more of the space. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. It's Coco time. All right. That's as far, I think that's as far as we got. Yeah, that's as... And that was just an idea that I had. I wouldn't even know where to start with another one. So in that case, let me do creatures badges. Creatures emotes. Use the same template. It's the same size. Alright, creature brush wanted. Large creature. Alright, one that they wanted was the Laughing Haunter. Which I drew the other night, but... I can do it again. Awkward triangle Pokemon. Should just grab the one off the Stack Saturday from the other night. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. God, why am I redoing all this work? We'll just edit this to fit the shape a little bit. I love this with the little chicken in the mouth. It's hard to not crop them. That's the problem. There we go. Fixed. I'm gonna draw over it so the chicken's not in the mouth, though. And we'll make some slight adjustments just to make sure that it's visible at 56 by 56, because when you shrink it down that small, you can... You have your ears on now! Yay, Coco! Well, I drew you an emote. I'm gonna put actual text on there, but Cocoa Time with a worm. I thought you might enjoy that. I don't know what else to, I don't know what other things that, I don't know what other emotes we discussed. I can't remember, but that's an option now. Yes, Rainbow Worm was what we talked about. You are correct. I'll open yours back. We'll just bounce back and forth until I run out of ideas. It's Cocoa Time, or is it Worm? Is it Worm O'Clock? Is it Cocoa Time, or is it Worm O'Clock? I don't know. Is it? What if it's both? Coco is secretly a worm, confirmed. But a nice worm. A veritable axie snack, as it were. Stop it at 10? Yes. So I got half an hour. But I think I did some pretty good progress today, considering that I did a little bit of it not at home. There we go. That's the easy one. Laughing Haunter. Alright. Well, the other thing creature asked for was... should be reactions to the stream, so something with really cute eyes, loving something, and the other for sad or angry. Okay. Let's see. Something, and then water dragon, so... how about some sort of little chibi critter? like big shiny eyes maybe. I don't think I've done those kind of eyes before, and those will probably show up really nice. And maybe like a little small nose. Give him like one little twofer. How's your night going, Coco? How's everybody's night going, actually? I haven't talked to you guys. Like, I've been talking at you guys and with you guys, but just checking in. How you guys making out? How about a couple little horns? And then, like... Since Water Dragon was the prompt I was given, we'll do Water Dragon finnies. A little heart in there. Much yelling of OCs. That's good. Yelling about OCs and fandoms is good. Mixed bag, didn't get my diagnosis, but I'm pretty sure at least you're getting treated for arthritis. Well, that's good. Because arthritis sucks. So at least you're getting treatment for that. I like the hands, but I want to put them, I want to angle them differently. I don't know what creature wants, so this is what creature's getting. Hopefully this is acceptable. Alright, so a love. This, Creature Brush needs emotes for their channel. And, I was given no information, so this is what we're working with. What do you guys think? Do you think we should have a, an angry emote or a sad emote? Maybe like a facepalm emote. Because they asked for one happy emote and then one that's an opposite emote. Like a sad or an angry, but sad and angry are two different things. Angry, you think? I'm trying to think of which one would have the most uses. Angry's more versatile. A worm doing the think. Oh, I can actually probably... I just... Okay, I gotta switch over. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Worm, but doing think. I sure hope it doesn't look like a penis. We were just talking about that before you put your ears on. Yeah. Gotta try to make him look more wormy or her. Him or her. They. This worm. This particular worm. Gotta figure out how to make the worm look less penis-y. I am really hoping, though, and I'm hoping it doesn't hurt you being able to use these emotes, although if you do have any trouble with these emotes, honestly, like, let me know. But, I'm really hoping that the It's Coco Time one, so, like, right now, the way I drew it, it kind of looks like a dick and balls, and I'm kind of hoping that when I put the text in, it's, like, not as obvious, but still kind of subtle. Don't get cocky, kid. Alright, and then did you want to do rainbow worm? Like, I don't want it to be like straight up that, but I don't know. I kind of hope once I actually put the actual text in that it's just enough that if you squint real hard, it looks like that, but not enough that Terms of Service is gonna be like, oh my god, you can't have that. Make a gay worm? Gay worm it is. So you want me to make it look like your current one? Or perhaps, an O worm? Like he's doing like the face? Oh, just a worm in the shape of an O? That will work too. I can do that. Like an Ouroboros, but a worm. Those worms do all kind of crazy shit. Who knows? We're learning together. We are learning together. This is a learning experience. I, for one, am very excited that we're having a learning experience together. Gotta get him his little funny worm neck collar thing. Those worms have that, and then just give them straighties. Especially with worms involved, yes. Worms are beautiful and need to be protected. Mostly because axolotls will just eat them for breakfast. Oh. Like that? So those will be your 3 emotes? The It's Coco Time, thinking, maybe with a question mark. Okay, actually, I don't normally do this, especially on think ones, but I'm gonna put a little question mark next to him, if you don't mind, to maybe counteract. How much he looks like a dick. I don't know how well that'll show up, though. That's the thing. That shape may not be good when it's small. Now he just looks like he's pondering the question mark. I'm just gonna leave him. If you have any trouble getting this one approved, let me know, and I'll fix it. Or worm's the wrong way to go. Worms are the right way to go. So, circle, think, It's Coco Time. Don't be one of those people with emotes of your own face. At least not till you're partnered. Yeah, I think it'll be fine with worms. But just in case. That is always a concern I have. Vasher had one of his emotes rejected because it was too dark. I didn't put the brightness on that one correctly, and I had to fix it, so I don't know what causes them to accept or reject certain things. Like, I don't know what their criteria is. And I think they hand pick them. Like, I think they go through the emotes. So I don't think it's like an algorithm that checks them. I think it's actual physical, real people doing it. So it should be fine. Yeah, the brightness was too dark on it. I messed up a little bit. Coco cropped it out. Twitch hired their emote mods directly from Flight Rising. I'm gonna see how bad that look. By the way, I'm gonna see how bad that looks when I'm gonna see how bad that looks when I go to put actual text on it. If that looks too weird, I will fix it. But I don't like that. Let's see. What else could I do with it? I think I agree with you. I think angry is a good idea. Like a frustrated one. Put his little arms in like that. Scrap the O-worm, put it in the trash, done. In the trash it goes. I'm trying to figure out, like, how to draw this dragon's face. Sorry. I just started, like, focusing a lot and then stopped paying attention. I do that sometimes. I think I should leave the head in, like, a side angle if I'm gonna do that. You know, leave his head, like... If I do that. Turn that down all the way. That'll give me, like, a template to work off of. That's fine. How I art... Confused. I just got so focused and wasn't paying attention. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just was, like, thinking about what I was trying to do. don't know. I'm not really feeling a particular look for it. Sometimes I'm arting and someone will walk into the room and ask me a question, and I will fully respond to the question, and as they're leaving the room, I will ask, wait, did you say something? Yeah, maybe a scared one like I did for Fev. I'll certainly try it. It's not that the other ones have been bad, it's just I wasn't sure if I liked them or not. Spooked. I gave him like a little funny nose like that, right? Oh, I put it all the way up his head. That works even better. Put up if I was on the right layer. That would be good. It is now the time of snack. Good, excellent. I think that looks kind of good. I'll see what creature thinks of these, and we'll go from there. All right, so goodbye to creatures emotes. We're gonna put you in the back a little bit. All right, it's Coco time, for real. Big gay worm will be your tier 3. If you sub to my tier 3, you get a big gay worm. So you want rainbow worm for tier 1, or tier 3 rather. It is hard to commit, yeah, for sure. The big gay. I feel like you need a rainbow worm though. I don't know. It kind of fits your channel. Cause you're always wandering like into my chat or like anywhere on my Discord and just going, "Hey, it's me. I'm gay." Like. So I don't know. I feel like having a big gay worm as your top emote makes a ton of sense. Just the big gay worm. Get him those stripies. He totally looks like a worm. Can't you just buy more icons? You could buy more, but you can only have 3 emotes if you're an affiliate, so you can only have so many at a time, unfortunately. I'm gonna do that to make him a little more even. Even Stevens. There we go. I mean, I could do variations of that. When I did Vasher's emotes for his Better Twitch TV, I just charged him the price per emote in that, but my commission sheet's for 3 emotes because when you become affiliate, you can get 3 emotes. But that's all you get. You don't get any more than 3, so that's why I have the base set at 3. But if you break it down, like if you do the math, I charge about $15 per emote. So when I did Vasher's emotes for Better Twitch TV, I just charged him $15 per emote and just made him as many as he wanted. But I don't have it like that on my sheet just because 3 is usually all people get and not a lot of people use Better Twitch TV as far as I've encountered. People do use it, I have not had anybody approach me to make art for Better Twitch TV other than Vasher, so. Alright, Coco, here's what I'll do. It's getting kind of late, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache, so I think I'm going to call it like 10 minutes early. What I'll do, Coco, and I'm going to do this for Creature too, I'll lay out all 3 sketches next to each other, so that you can look at them and decide if you like them all together, because it's hard to see them when I'm like flipping them on and off. So I'll send this to you with all 3 of them tiled up next to each other, so you can decide if that's what you want, and if that's what you want, I'll go ahead and color them up, make them beautiful. I'll line them up first and then color them up. But, I'm gonna call it a couple minutes early just because I am getting a little bit of a headache. I should probably go get ready for work and all that junk. So, let me go ahead and grab... let's see, who's doing a stream? Who's out there doing a stream? If I could fucking see my friends list, that'd be great. Yes, hydrate is a good idea also. Anybody have any suggestions on somebody? Oh, Daydreams is streaming. If you guys want to bother Daydreams again, I've rated her like 3 times this week. I wish you could like collapse the recommended channels in the online friends tabs on the sidebar so that you could see all of your followed channels that are online, because mine currently cuts off at PB and Joe. And I don't know if anybody else is online, you know? I'm also following somebody named Phalix, and I have no idea who that is. They're playing a game I don't recognize. I don't know how that happened. Interesting. Well, let's go bother Daydreams. I'm sure that she will appreciate us attacking her again. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. As always, I had a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun with you guys. If anybody is new here, which I don't know if anybody's new here, but consider following. I'm working for that 500 follower goal, just more or less for the hell of it. It's a good next goal, so if you want to help me push towards that. And joining our Discord's a good idea too, because I post all kind of junk there. Everybody else posts all kind of junk there. It's a good time. So I'll be back tomorrow for Pokemon Soul Silver. I got our Glaceon trained up. I got our I was pissed I had to do it, but I did it. I played Voltorb Flip, and I got us Ice Beam for Glaceon. So our party's ready to go, and maybe get our asses kicked by Blaine. So it's gonna be great. And yeah, so that's what we're doing tomorrow. Thanks again for hanging out to me. Get your Axie Stack topples in messages ready, because we are gonna go topple into Daydreams and Dragon Wings thing into her chat, and we'll go give her some love. So have a wonderful night, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.